So, I think firstly, I think the importance of calm mind. I think two things, because of two benefit from calm mind. Number one is a calm mind brings inner peace. That also very helpful to maintain a healthy body. And then calm mind, another calm mind, I think immense sort of helpful to function about our human intelligence, to investigate, to analyze the reality. Without calm mind, disturbed mind, then cannot see the reality properly. Because disturbed mind then often develop biased sort of view. And often then you see things appears actually mental projection. One old scientist, good name, his name is one American. I think his age, when I met him, his age already 84 something. You know? No, not that one. Another one. Whether he alive or not, I don't know. So some time ago, I think at least 5-6 years ago, he actually wrote a book. The title mentioned, "We Prisoner of Anger." Prison of anger. Something like that. So he, of course, not Buddhist, not religious-minded, I think. You see, he mentioned when we develop anger, and then the object which we develop anger, our anger focusing, you see, that appears very negative. But the 90% of that negativeness is actually mental projection. So similarly, too much attachment. Again, the positive sort of appearance from that object, again, I think a large portion, mental projection. So as soon as the mental projection involved, you can't see the reality. So calm mind, I think two things. The benefits from calm mind, two things. Person, himself, herself, with calm mind, much sort of peace, happier. And the physical body, because of the element, also function normally. And then, most important, that provides the proper functioning of our brain, and we can see the thing more objectively, like that. So now, irrespective of whether believer or non-believer, I think worthwhile make some other effort to bring calm mind. Then our life, of course, some form of problem, some form of trouble, including one's own body's sort of
imbalance,
creation, what is creation, like old age or illness, and finally death is bound to happen. Then environment also, there are a lot of problems. So under such circumstances, if there is a way to keep calm mind, then worthwhile make attempt. So now how to bring calm mind? I think we have to look the real sort of source of disturbances. Right? One, extreme self-centered attitude. Right? No. Self-grasping. That also is one source, create disturbances. More grasping, I. We say, more possibility, disturbances. Little loose way. That's too much sort of center, sort of, because of that grasping attitude, less disturbances. Disturbances happen, but the response from your side, much softer. So there, it seems faith, according to the theistic religion, is a belief creator, God. So, single-pointed sort of faith towards God, creator. So that means your total submission, right? Total submission to the God. So that loosening, this extreme self-centered sort of grasping attitude. That's one way. Then Buddhist way of approach. Is of course, like Jainism and Buddhism, and also one ancient Sankhya philosophy, one part of Sankhya philosophy. Hello. No concept of creator, but ultimately oneself consider creator, like that. So you should do, therefore, law of causality, law of karma. Everything depends on one's own action. Action here, physical action, verbal action, mental action. So due to one's own action, the different sort of result come. Pain, pleasure, neutral. So now here, Buddhism, the emphasis, concept of anatma. So that's the aiming, loosening, the tight sort of, or grasping self, I. So all major tradition, you see, aiming, or I think recognize, openly or unopenly, indirectly, I think realize one source of the problem is self-grasping, strong I. So we utilize different sort of method to reduce that. Then another way, more sense of concern of others' also well-being. That also sort of very, very strong sort of method to reduce because of that self-grasping. Self-grasping, not necessarily just feeling of I. I is there. But you see, the too much sort of the self-centered attitude, often you see bring an attitude regardless others' well-being. And then extreme way, in order to get some benefit to oneself, bully on other, harm on other, cheating other. So, more compassionate attitude, respect others' right, respect others' desire. So more sort of sense of that kind reduce the dangerous self-centered attitude. When we say selflessness, does not mean the denying existence of self. Self is there. But you see, and also you see, it is necessary to keep the sense of strong self. Is necessary. Sense of strong self is the basis of willpower, determination, self-confidence. Without that, life becomes difficult. And also, from the spiritual viewpoint, the spiritual progress also then difficult without a sense of strong self. Right? But we have to make distinction. Right? Distinction. Negative sort of sense of self and a positive sense of self. So that's, I think, so these are different methods. So now, non-believer, and another word, I think, secular way, according Indian tradition, secularism does not mean rejection or disrespect of religion, but rather respect all religions and also respect non-believer. I think last year I had audience, Atwani. So we just did a casual talk, and then he mentioned the one sort of reason for success of democracy in this country is the 1,000 years in this country, respect different views is there. So he made one example, Charvaka. This is Charvaka, who's sort of, who's school of thought, right? School of thought. This is the nihilism, usually we call nihilist view, denying existence of next life, or denying any spirituality like that, or denying existence of God or these things. So, rest of the different school of thought consider that school of thought is nihilism. So, condemn or criticize. Yet, those people who hold that view refer Rishi. Rishi Sage. So that means respect. So he mentioned that. So it is true. So those Charvaka in ancient time, even Buddha's time, they already there. So these are non-believer, ancient non-believer. So there should not be differences. Ancient non-believer and modern non-believer, same. So you see, the India's tradition respect those non-believer in ancient time. So why not today? We must respect non-believers. Then the non-believer also want peace of mind, isn't it? So, in order to keep a calm mind, sometimes people use what called tranquilizer. Or some people is relying on drugs or relying on alcohol like that. And also, I think ordinary people, I think normal people, in order to keep this peace of mind, even those retired old people used to go to different places as a tourist. Then new place, new hotel, new room, and maybe little complaint, oh, this water very dirty, or just that kind of little complaint. Otherwise, it's a new place, so less attachment. Marbeya, go here and there and enjoy. Daytime, enjoy seeing new things, new songs, or something new. And then tired, and the rest, the night rest. So life go like that way. So that also, you see, trying to seek some kind of peace of mind, isn't it? So everybody, no differences, believer or non-believer. I believe this religion, that religion, no differences. All want something good. Good, not necessarily money, but here mainly is some kind of inner peace. Even animal also is a want inner peace. Although their ability is very limited, but according to their, because of the limited sort of ability, they also try to keep because of the peace, inner peace. So so now the latest scientific finding, as I mentioned before, I say now among the scientists, out of their research, years with instrument, begin to realize importance of mental state. For health also, the mental state is very, very crucial factor for health. Constant fear, anger, these are very bad for our health. And some scientists even mentioned too much constant anger and fear. Of course, anger and fear, very close connection. More fear, more possibility of anger. More anger, more possibility of fear. So therefore, so this is anger and fear constantly occur. These actually eating our immune system. And other hand, compassion, spirit of forgiveness, these things are very, very helpful to maintain our immune system.